Hi everybody, Mr. Brown here, proud principal of Ike Middle School. You decided to take a tour with us today. Fantastic choice. This year in 2021, we will be celebrating our 57th 8th grade class at Ike Middle School. So as you can see from the outside, nothing special, nothing spectacular. Looks like a normal middle school grades 6 through 8. However, the magic is really on the inside. Ike Middle School is a little geographically challenged. We actually have two campuses with us. The campus that we're entering right now is the 7th and 8th grade site primarily. At any given time, about 2/3 of our school will be in these areas here taking classes. Our other side, which we call the E-Wing, primarily holds 6th graders. Now, one of the biggest things that you'll see when you come to Ike Middle School is the fact that we are an IB school. And what that means for us is a couple things. One is that every single student in our school will take a world language for 3 years, either Spanish, hola, or French, bonjour. They'll also get the opportunity to take amazing visual and performing arts. One of our incredible programs is our woodworking program, taught by John Agustinelli. Mr. Agustinelli came to us a few years ago and brought with us his incredible expertise of the industry, as well as his experience teaching in junior colleges. So the woodworking classes are not just, making your own picture frame or things that maybe you've done in the past. It's completely revolutionized what we do here at school. These kids are now taking woodworking, engineering, robotics, electricity, cabinetry, anything that you can think of. Let's go take a look.
I'm gonna do a quick demo on this. Both hands on the chisel. Right now there's a massive demand for students with technical skills. Our school concentrates in the construction pathway, but really what we're trying to do is get kids interested in the joy of making. Yeah, check if there's a little wider one. There should be.
We're learning how to use machines and how to be safe with things.
1/2 of an inch.
We're building things using measurements, math, and mixing technology.
In anything that gets manufactured or built, there's an engineering component to it. We need to cut it just like 1/4 of an inch longer than what you need for your box.
As you can see, there's a lot of work that gets done in that class by some pretty amazing kids. Another one of our programs is our art program. And as you can see at our school, we have art everywhere that you can turn, including right behind me. So let's go take a look at the art program, headed by our own Miss Schreider, and see what they're up to today. Let's go see.
You can't do faces.
Don't take a video. Mine's horrible.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Secret.
Okay.
I need to steal a block. Is this a block? This is a permanent.
Yeah.
As we continue our journey on the main side of campus, I hear something, which could only mean one thing, that Miss Aldridge, our amazing music teacher, has her band students, perhaps even choir, busy at work. Our music program, which is something that we're very, very proud of, has a plethora of classes. They have beginning band, intermediate band, advanced band, choir, and guitar. These kids are amazingly talented, and we're so, so lucky to have someone like Miss Aldridge leading the way. Let's see what they're doing. As we walk down this area in the main side, there are English classes to my left, math and English classes to my right, science classes down the hallway. And it makes me think of quite a few things. One is our poetry night that our English department houses with our art department, where we have our advanced 8th grade English students writing original poems and then giving them to our advanced art students, who then make something completely original based on their interpretation of the poetry. It also makes me think of our Math Olympiad club that we have on campus, as well as our new Science Olympiad club, all basically run by our incredible teachers. So this wing here, which is primarily science, math, and English classes, there's a lot going on at all times. So we've made the trek over to the E-wing, where primarily our 6th grade students will take their classes. Now, however, this is also the area where some of our most important and popular programs are housed. One such program is our ballroom dance program, headed by the award-winning Mr. Larson. Now, our advanced ballroom class has 34 students, 17 boys and 17 girls. We also have 2 intermediate ballroom dance classes and a couple other dance classes that we have on the wheel for our 6th graders. I think I hear them performing, so let's go take a look. Our 6th grade side, our E-wing, was at one point in time the home of Sierra Gardens Elementary School. I imagine some of you actually went to school. It was several years ago where we took over Sierra Gardens Elementary School and then brought the 6th grade campus to Ike Middle School. We used to be a 7th and 8th grade school for a long time, but about 8 or 9 years ago, we took over and made this school a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. One of the first things that we did when we did that is we brought on a CommTech program. Things like coding and video game making and our own YouTube channel. It's just some amazing things that these kids can do with computers.
We can't be happy underground.
Learn to code and explore on Scratch and Code.org.
I got this pain in my heart, that's all. Hey you, with the
Animate and implement transitions in Google Slides.
gotta be something else. Let me tell you something else. There was a girl that passed me by. She gave a smile, but I was shy. I looked down so
Use GarageBand to record music and podcasts.
underground, and now there's a place to go.
Create some cool digital art using GIMP.
It's everything.
In SketchUp, you can model in 3D, and with Blender, you can animate.
As mentioned before, we've been an IB World School at Ike since 2016. We're actually up for reaccreditation in just a few months. One of the things that we're really proud of is our world language program. We've always had Spanish on campus, but we bought French on campus a couple years ago. So now students can take either Spanish 1, 2, and 3 or French 1, 2, and 3. For our heritage speakers in Spanish, we also right now have 2 heritage speaking classes. I like popping into the French class every now and then because they always seem to greet me with enthusiasm every time I walk in. Let's go see.
Bienvenue à Ike.
The E-Wing is really important. We understand that transition from 5th grade to 6th grade for students and parents can be a little anxious. Kids can be a little bit nervous. So because of that, their schedule that they'll have in 6th grade will consist of only 5 teachers for the year instead of 7 that our 7th and 8th graders have. We understand that they're used to being in one classroom for the entire time. But the 6th graders, the transition for them to Ike, we make as seamless as possible. They'll eat lunch on the E-Wing all by themselves, all with other 6th graders. And the classes that they'll take, English and social science, will be with one teacher. Math and science will be with one teacher. Everyone will take PE. Everyone will take a world language. And everyone will choose 3 classes on the wheel. So that concludes our virtual tour today. I hope everybody got a chance to actually see what we're all about. Being at Ike Middle School is an absolute honor. This is my 4th year here at Ike, and I couldn't imagine a better place. The amazing students that we have every single year that we're able to bring in between 275 and 300 kids from 14 different schools in the area, not just our 4 feeder schools, but for the surrounding areas, mostly because of our IB program. It's what makes us really special and what makes our program special. And our teachers love the fact that we get kids from all over the place. So we hope that you enjoy the little tour. Hopefully we can do this in person soon. As always, if you have any questions, my door is open. And thanks so much for being a part of Ike.